Okay, so this morning I'm on some conference calls and then I'm going to run out to the post office and the UPS store to return something to Amazon and just trying out the camera. Hey there, I just got home from running a few errands and I thought before I unpack my purse, why don't I film a little purse organization video. Usually to keep organized, the very first thing that I do when I get home from doing anything out is kind of unpack my purse and clean it all out. Take out any receipts, put away my keys and sunglasses and things so I know where they are always. But before I do any of that, I will film this video for you so you can see how I keep my bag organized. This is the 31 Around Town Tote, which actually just arrived yesterday. So of course I had to immediately start carrying it. And one of my favorite things about all of these jewel bags from 31 is they all have a little slot on the back for your cell phone. This is kind of like a must-have feature for me anymore for purses. So that's one of my favorite pieces about this. It is a little bit taller and deeper than I usually like my purses, but it's certainly doable and you'll see how I keep it all organized inside. I also wanted to mention that this you know, it's kind of just a nice blank surface, and this is really meant to be embroidered or personalized. I don't usually personalize most of my things, but it is one of the really cool features about 31 bags is that almost everything can be personalized. So, hello. So it looks really great with like a big monogram or an initial on it. So here is the fun polka dot lining, which is so cute. And the bag does not zip shut, but the nice thing is that it'll just open up really wide. So you can really get in there and see what's in there. So the first thing I did is there's like a large zipper pocket on one side and then two flat pockets. So sometimes if there's no exterior pocket on a purse, I will use the flat pockets to put my sunglasses in, or my cell phone in. Otherwise, I usually use them for sunglasses, but actually, when I had this out today, I put my sunglasses and my keys in the big zipper pocket, which I just kept unzipped, just so I wouldn't have to dig through the rest of the bag for those. I know they're in here. And then the majority of the rest of my things I keep in the 31 Swap It pocket, which is our purse organizer, so I'll show you that in just a second. But then I just wanted to share, besides that, I do have, it's hard to do this with one hand, I do have a couple other things left in here. So I have my little pouch that I always carry, which has all my cell phone cords and chargers and things in it. And then I have a little foldable shopping bag that I always carry, and I actually did use and fold back up today before I filmed this. And then I just have my couple of receipts from when I was out. So like I said, usually one of the first things I do when I get home is sort those and put them away. So I'll take care of those. So the Swap It pocket I really like. I had actually filmed another video about this when I first got it. But I've always used purse organizers because I like to change purses a lot. So with something like this, you can very easily just take all of your stuff out of one bag and put it in your new bag. And it stays really organized, so you don't have to worry, like, you know, which pocket did I put such and such in this time? They're just always in the same pockets. So you might notice something different about this one is I actually flipped it inside out. So all these little pockets and things that are on the outside are supposed to be on the inside of the Swap It pocket. But most other purse organizers that I've used have their pockets on the exterior. So I just very easily flipped it inside out, no problem. I don't really use this top snap thing, but you'll see it just, you know, the snap is reversed now, so you just have to like snap it from bottom to top kind of. But I don't really usually snap that shut, so no problem. And then in here I have my wallet, which is the 31 Very You wristlet, which is retired, but we do have a very similar bag these days. And then I have this extra little wallet that I have all of my store cards in, like all of my rewards cards and stuff. So I have a lot of those. And then of course some 31 mini catalogs, because why not? And then I just keep a couple other things. I have like some gift cards and things that I've been carrying around. And then in the outside pockets on this side, and I usually keep this the side that's closest to me, so I have like a little stain stick pen and my cuticle oil pen and a pen for writing. And then in this little pocket is where I keep all of my lip balms and glosses and whatever I'm carrying that day. And also a pair of tweezers, because sometimes you're out in the car and like the sun hits your face a different way and you notice some hair or something that you didn't notice before. So I like to carry little tweezers with me. And then in the pockets on the other side here, I have a little hand lotion and hand sanitizer. And then in this pocket, I really just have a little emery board. And then there's these zipper pockets. Okay, so in this one, I have kind of like a health supplies, I would call it. So a little messed up pack of tissues and some pain reliever and, well, this isn't for health, but a tape measure, because you might see some piece of furniture or something that you need to measure. And dental floss, and my little 31 little hand mirror, pocket mirror. I wish we still had these. These are great as little gifts. And then in the zipper on the other side, oh, I didn't think I had anything in here, but I do have my business card. But that's it for this side. And I don't really use these zipper areas too much. That's why it's kind of the less frequently accessed things. And I guess that's a good point to make in general, is, you know, the things that are more frequently used, you want them to be easier to access. So like your wallet or your chapstick, you know, you want it to just be quick in and out. The other things you might need to dig a little bit more, and that's fine. So I guess the other piece of the puzzle is putting stuff away. So I know that my dresser is kind of a mess right now, but I know my keys are always in this little thing. I know my sunglasses are always in this little bin. And these receipts I need to put away. And then I'll take my phone and get back to work. So I just looked it up, and it is the easygoing wristlet. That is basically a clone of the wallet that I carry, which is retired. So I can give you a little wallet tour sometime too. So why don't you like this video if you would like to see that in a future video from me.